والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. So, inshallah, tonight we will continue in studying the book of Madarijus Salikin by Ibn Qayyim. And today we'll talk about the word that we recite every day. But do you really know this word? Right? Ihdina Siratal Mustaqeem. What is Siratal Mustaqeem mean? And knowing this is very important. Inshallah can give you push, yeah, like we need booster now, right? So it's like booster also, yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, yes, Sister Raji.
Siratal Mustaqeem is one straight path to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Human life is an expedition and you need a route to travel. Naturally, there are plenty of routes one can take to move towards a particular destination. However, there is only one main highway to take you to your destination in this movement of life towards Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that is called Siratul Mustaqeem.
Siratal Mustaqeem, right? So Allah said in the Quran, you know, innaka kadihun. You, oh human being, you are in struggling. You are moving, right? And what, you are Muslim, non-Muslim, whatever you are, everybody every day is struggling. Yeah. And your struggling will bring you into the happiness in this life and next life, or maybe just happiness only this life. Yeah. So therefore, in order, when you are struggling, when you are working, when you are, want to get something, you need a guidance, right? So therefore, the only dua that a Muslim has to repeat every day is this dua. Ihdina, Allah guide us, right? Guide us to the straight path. Ihdina Siratal Mustaqim, right? So what does Siratal mean? What Mustaqim mean? Inshallah, we're going to describe it.
In Arabic, the word sirat means path or route, and mustaqim is derived from istiqama, which means straight. This means it is not leaning towards left or right. This is a highway without any detours or twists and turns. The combination of these two words indicate the fastest route to your destination, that is Siratal Mustaqim.
Yeah. Before I describe about Siratal Mustaqim, let me describe also the word before that, called Ihdina. Ihdina, guide us. And the word give in Arabic almost the same. Hadiyah. Hadiyah, the gift. Right? So therefore, the biggest hadiyah is Siratal Mustaqim. Because one of the meaning of Siratal Mustaqim is Islam and Iman. That's the biggest hadiyah. The biggest gift that Allah gives to human being when you get the guidance, hidayah. I mentioned many times that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us 3 gifts, right? And I put number 3 first, life. Life is a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But I put number 3 because Allah give to not only human being, the animals, the plant, they have life. In order to live, Allah provide with everything that you need, like the oxygen, food, drink, and everything. Then the second gift is called freedom, free choice. The freedom higher than life because people sometimes sacrifice their life to get the freedom. And to have a freedom, Allah gives you intellect, right? So therefore, why, people who didn't have knowledge, the intellect not to work, easy to be controlled by the others. When European they occupied, colonized, many countries in Africa, and because of ignorance. Okay, but the same freedom also is a choice, is a free. So Allah gives to everybody, right? But this is higher than life and freedom. What's that? Hidayah, guidance. Guidance is not free. Allah give this gift guidance only for the one who looking for, right? Like if you have a diamond and you're going to put in the ring, what will be the ring made of? Not wood, it had to be gold or silver, so it matches. So the same, guidance is very expensive. Allah will give only to those who looking for. Allah give us free, right? Anybody want it, right? So therefore, there is two type of guidance. Sorry, four type of guidance. The first one, guidance that Allah give to all His creation. To the animals, to the human being, plants, everything, right? And this guidance means guidance to know what they need. For example, God guide like lion, wild animal to eat the meat, right? But a cattle, like cow, right? They're not interested to eat the meat. They like to eat the grass, right? So different type. How they know that? There's a guidance Allah give to them. Like the baby also, the baby in the belly of the mother. When the time to come out, how he know that have to become upside down, the head first come out. They have workshop for that? No. Right? Automatically, this Allah inspired that. This is called the general guidance. And also when the baby come out and then the baby crying, did somebody teach him or teach her, how to nurse, how to drink the milk? No, automatically. The mother just opened. This also is guidance also, right? And sometimes the animals sometimes have more strong in the guidance in this way, than human being. For example, if I brought a box, I know what inside the box, but dog can cook, and he know it. Oh, this is a drug, for example. He know it, right? Something the fish from the top, he can see the fish inside the water, like this. Yeah, guidance. When there is earthquake, the first one who come out is the small insect. They come out from the hole. So this is general guidance. Second one is guidance of proof. Arabic called irshad or dilala. It means you tell somebody about Islam, you give the Quran, right? You explain, about Islam, about Quran and so on. This is called guidance of proof, right? Everybody can do it, right? So, example, you give a book to somebody, and some of them then come back to you said, it makes sense. I want to become Muslim. Then Allah will give called guidance of tawfiq. This is the very important, the word tawfiq. Allah approve, and Allah agree because He go one step. So how many people, for example, he know about Islam, he know about Islam. Even sometimes they are scientists about Islam, but because they didn't go one step, they learn Islam just for knowledge. Right? Like Orientalists. But somebody just, they learn about Islam and then go one step. Like for example, the Prophet had 4 uncles. 2 of his uncles become Muslim, Hamza and Abbas, and the 2 is not. right? Because they not go one step. And then also guidance to go to Jannah, right? Because when people enter Jannah, what the first thing they say? Alhamdulillah hadana li hadha wa ma kunna linahtadiya laula an hadana Allah. Allah. Praise and thank be to Allah who guide us to this. That means I enter Jannah this because He guide us and we follow His guidance. Allah. Right? And this four guidance, general guidance, and the next one have connection. You will not able to get the second guidance, kind of proof without you have the first one. Allah inspire you to understand. And also, we cannot have the third one, the tawfiq, without you learning first. You get the guidance proof, right? So one another. So then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks us, so now when question now, when we say in prayer, Ihdina Siratal Mustaqeem, of Allah guide us to the right path. Which guidance is it? Guidance of proof or hidayah? Right? Because we Muslim already, we believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why we ask again the guidance, the right path? Isn't we are in this right path, no? Right? This call ask Allah, after Allah give us tawfiq, give us a gift, and we have it now. You want to keep that. You want to keep it. Because guidance, our iman up and down. We worry that after we have this guidance, they will gone from us. I have many stories about people who are used to be guided. Even in the Quran, man by name Bal'am, he's the second hand of Musa alayhi salam. He have knowledge, right? So if you pray 5 times a day and you read this dua every day, 7 times, it is guaranteed, inshallah. Because Allah, Ihdina Siratal Mustaqeem, Allah, please keep me on this right path. Right? Right? Siratal Mustaqeem. So inshallah we'll describe what is Siratal Mustaqeem mean also.
Siratal Mustaqeem explained through Quranic philosophy refutes pluralism. What we understand from the Quranic logic to be really important is that the Siratal Mustaqeem, straight path, is the only highway to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We read this at the beginning of verse 19 of Surah Al-Imran, chapter 3 of the Holy Quran.
Inna dina indallahi al-Islam.
Surely the true religion with Allah is Islam.
Yeah. So some people said sometimes, we can go to Jannah to meet Allah through different way. Like, for example, somebody want to go to Rome, and they say he can use, or somebody want to go to Mecca, you can go through here to New York or here to London and so on and so on, right? So every religion will bring to the same destination. That's not true, right? Because the word sirat is singular. Arabic language have always singular and then two, like for example, Muslim one, Musliman two, and then Muslimun. But there's nowhere in the Quran they have the plural or even second of sirat. Only one sirat, one highway, right? So therefore Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Inna mean indeed, there's no doubt, right? The religion in the sight of Allah is Islam. How about Judaism, Christianity, Buddhism? There's not religion that's acknowledged by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Can you imagine, if God said, hey Musa, for you Judaism, okay? And you, Jesus, for you is Christianity. What kind of God? and Muhammad for you, Islam. So what the real religion of Musa and all prophet is Islam. That's in the Quran. Even in the Bible, Jesus said, I pray to my Father in the heaven. Without him, I cannot do nothing. Whatever his submission, he submit to God as Muslim, right? So Judaism, Christianity, there's no even the word that in that book. People put the name made up, right? So therefore, I mentioned last time the British ambassador, he invited rabbi, priest, and imam. Imam Muhammad Abdul was there. So after dinner, he said, look, all of you, you claim that you will go to heaven. But should be one of you, cannot all of you. So the rabbi said, let the Christian, answer. Christian said, let the Muslim first answer. So Sheikh Muhammad Abdul, his imam, he said, look, whatever happened, we Muslim lucky. What do you mean? Just if Judaism is the true religion, that means all Jews will enter heaven, we Muslim also will enter heaven with them, because we believe in the book was revealed to Musa and believe in Musa. If Christianity is true religion, all Christians will go to heaven, right? We Muslim also will go to heaven because we believe in Isa or Jesus, and the book was revealed to Isa. But if Islam true religion, you have problem. You are bye-bye. Yeah. So therefore, we do not distinguish between the prophet one another. Allah SWT said, Inna Rabbi ala siratim mustaqeem.
Verily, it is my Lord that is on a straight path. Now, when you connect this path to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then naturally it can only be singular. We should therefore understand that from the Quranic perspective, not every highway takes us to the destination.
Yeah. So we have only one way. If you are from here, for example, you're going to Canada, for example, only have one freeway. There's I-5. They will bring you to there. And also, Allah SWT here has connected Siratal Mustaqeem to himself. Inna Rabbi ala siratim mustaqim. Indeed, my Lord. On the right path. That means if you want to go to your Lord, you have to stay on the right path. So therefore, why? We need to ask Allah, because a lot of fitna, temptation, right? Even among the Sahaba, his name Abdullah bin Jahash. He joined during the time of migration to Abyssinia. He went to Abyssinia. Before he became Muslim, he was heavy drunkard. He drank a lot. And he stopped becoming Muslim. So when he went to Abyssinia, of course, it's not Muslim country. So you have there's bar, disco, we have cafe. So I have wine. So his habit before coming back again, he started drinking step by step. Drunk. And then not only that, he said to his wife, he said, honey, I think the religion better than us. The religion, we can do whatever we want. And his wife was Salama. Imagine you are in the foreign country and your husband left Islam. And she refused. Right? When Rasulullah heard that, after finished the Iddah, 3 months, Allah asked the king Najashi to engage for him with Salama in Abyssinia. Yeah. So imagine Abdullah bin Dash, one of Sahaba. Right? So he had to be worried. Right?
Why does the Quran command respect to the others if there is only one true path to Him? The logic of the Holy Quran is that I respect your choice, but I do not agree that we will both reach the ultimate destination of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through different routes, as this would be a contradiction in the Quranic philosophy.
So, yes, the Quran very clearly said, "Lakum dinukum waliyadin." For you is religion, for me it's mine. Yeah. So when we respect whatever belief, it's not mean we agree with them. That means because Allah SWT teach us that as Muslim, you know, when you read even Surah Alif Lam Mim Al-Baqarah, you know, bima unzila min qablik, what revealed to before you. That means we ask Allah to respect them. Yeah. So therefore, and also it said lakum dinukum waliyadin, for you religion, for me. So therefore, when we have discussion with non-Muslim, you know, you cannot judge them. Hey, you go to hell because you are Jews, you are Christian. No. Right? But we believe there's the only religion will bring us to Jannah is Islam. Right? Yeah. Before I continue, I have a funny story. You know, there's Indonesian Hajj. You know, during Hajj time, he got lost. He got riot left, he couldn't find. And he saw the police, but he didn't speak Arabic. And he saw the address, this was Indonesian. This Saudi police didn't understand. I said, "What do you want?" He said. He remembered the Quran. He said, "Ihdinas Siratal Mustaqeem." The police laughing and said, "Okay, okay, okay." And he saw it, but he didn't understand because, and he just said, "Siratal ladina an'amta alaihim ghairil maghdubi alaihim waladdallin." Ya Allah. Yeah, funny story. Thank you.
Sabil, many paths leading to the main highway of Siratal Mustaqeem. Very interesting is the fact that the Holy Quran also uses another term to describe the path. Siratal Mustaqeem is one term to describe the journey to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And another term used for this journey is Sabil. An example is the reference to Fi Sabilillah.
Yeah, so we have Sirat. Remember, the Sirat never have plural, always singular. There's only one way. Another word called Sabil. Sabil can be Sabil or Subul. Sabil 1, Subul 5. You know, sometimes when you do something, said, "I am fi sabilillah," for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? So this Subul, right, different ways in intra-Muslim, it could be happen. Yeah, we'll describe inshallah.
So the path referred to in Siratal Mustaqeem is only one path, but there are different routes to get to this one path. This is where diversity of understanding and approaches in details is acceptable, as long as they all take you to the principal singular straight path referred to by Siratal Mustaqeem.
Yeah. So as we know that in Islamic tradition, we have different madhab sometimes, you know, but we have to distinguish between al-haq and batil, the truth and the false. The truth only one, the false also one. Allah is one, right? The Jannah is the fact, the truth, right? The Prophet Muhammad, the last prophet, the truth, right? Pray 5 times a day is the truth, right? Shirk is the false, right? Disobey parent is false, right? So there's only one, right? But there is in Arabic called sahih and khata, right and wrong. This could be 2 or 3. If we travel from here, I'm going to Makkah, right? You know, which way? I said, you know, from here, you ride Emirates to Dubai, Dubai to Jeddah. I said, no, no, no. Right, Qatar Airways from here to Doha, Doha to Jeddah. No, 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 no. You know, you go by United Airlines from here to New York, New York to Jeddah. Which one right? All right, right? So therefore, sometimes we have diversity, right? We have Hanafi, Maliki, Hanbali, and all this. So this are okay because all of them still on Siratal Mustaqeem, but different way. And all of them, when they have different ways, that mean not in Aqidah, in belief. Everybody agree that pray 5 times a day. Everybody agree fasting in Ramadan. Everybody agree, you know, how to pray. The difference is where you put your hand is like this or like this, right? All is okay, but don't do like this. That's not okay, right? When you do tahiyah, is it like this or like this, right? All is okay, right? So, or, and also all of them believe, right, and say, you know, we have to respect one another, right? So this is called subul, sabil. Rasulullah SAW, one time he write a line like this on the ground. This is Siratal Mustaqeem. This is different highway. This is the way of Shaitan. So the way of Shaitan not one, it's a lot, right? Even between Sahaba, his companion, they have different opinion, different understanding about Islam, but it's okay. One example, for example, one time the Prophet Muhammad SAW sent a soldier to one place, and he said, "Do not pray until you reach Banil Mustalik. That's the destination, Banil Mustalik." So they left, but and then on the way, wait a minute, Asar almost finished, almost sunset. We not pray Asar yet. Some Sahabat said, no, no. Prophet said, you pray Asar there. He said, do not pray Asar until it's there. No, no, no. We have to pray on time. So some Sahaba pray on the middle, and the other just wait. I will pray over there. So some pray, you know, on the way. Some pray when they reach there. It's almost Isha even. So when they came back, they asked the Prophet, which one is correct? So Prophet Muhammad asked the one who prayed on time, said, why you pray on time? Because the Quran said, you know, it said, in Salat al Kitaban Mawquta, Allah SWT described the time. I better pray on time. How about you? Why you pray over there? Because you command us. And the Quran said, obey Allah and obey the Messenger. So the Prophet hacked of them. You are correct. So both of them, they used what? In Arabic called ijtihad. The same like prayer Ramadan. It's Tarawih 28 rakah. All is the same. Right? Because all still what? In Siratal Mustaqeem. You have to have peace in that. So they never said that Hanafi wrong, Shafi wrong. They are on the right path. وأن هذا صراطي مستقيما فاتبعوه ولا تتبعوا السبل فتفرق بكم عن سبيله ذلكم وصاكم به لعلكم تتقون.
And know that this is my path, the right one, therefore follow it, and follow not other ways, for they will lead you away from his way. This he has enjoined you with that you may guard against evil. Now we understand from this discussion that the path of salvation is only one, and that is what we are asking from Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide us towards.
Yeah. So the Quran said, do not follow, right? follow not other ways. So we know already, just one way, Siratal Mustaqeem, because even inside Islam, we have many, what you call, sects, group of people, they claim to be Muslim, but they are on the wrong way. Like Ahmadiyya, for example, who claim that, Ahmad Ghulam is prophet. That's wrong, right? Oh, in Indonesia, they have called Jamaah Islamiyah, who claim that only they, the one who on the right path. And very interesting, they're very, what you call, that mean if you join this group, you only allowed to listen to the sheikh in the group. You're not allowed to listen to the others. And also,